This chapter will help you overcome common concerns customers have about satellite equipment and service quality. For most, addressing their objections with a little education and conversation will help a customer understand that satellite internet is a viable option. Most objections fall into one of two categories: installation concerns or service quality. Here are a few common installation concerns. The satellite dish is ugly. Their landlord won't allow it. They already have a dish for TV and they aren't sure if there's enough room. The best way to overcome these objections is to open an order, conduct a site visit, and find something that everybody will be happy with. In most cases, once the customer has seen the options available, they'll be more likely to convert to a sale. Let's see how this plays out with our dealer and customer.
Now, the internet in my area stinks, but I'd rather not have one of those ugly dishes hanging off my house.
I can understand that, Karen, but in many cases the dish can be tucked away out of view from the street.
Well, I'll still know it's there.
Well, depending on how your home is situated, we can put it under an overhang or possibly mount it to a post away from the house. Why don't we place an order and I'll come out and check out your property and find an option that works, and it won't cost you anything.
Well, we'll still need to check with my landlord first.
Oh, yeah, of course. We'll actually require your landlord's permission before we do anything.
I'm not sure he'll be okay with it.
Well, we can usually find options that don't require the dish being mounted on the roof, or sometimes we can reuse existing holes, if those are the landlord's concerns. Why don't we open up an order and schedule a time I can come out to find a good place for your system?
And if you can't?
We'll cancel the order and you'll have to pay nothing.
Okay, so that was one of those customers who is pretty adamant about not having a dish on her home. You've probably met one or two customers like this yourself. But our dealer did not give up. He suggested some different discrete installation options where the dish will remain mostly out of sight. And when she told us about her landlord, our dealer reassured her that nothing would happen without the landlord's permission. Finally, the dealer encouraged the customer to place an order. By doing this, the dealer now has the opportunity to find a workable solution and move the transaction forward. Now, here's a scenario featuring a customer with different objections.
I'd sure like to get better service, but I've heard satellite is slow and unreliable.
Well, you know, Steve, that may have been true in the past, but like any technology, today's satellite internet is better than ever. In fact, our 12 megabits per second speed is faster than any DSL in many places.
But what about weather? We get some storms through here, and my satellite TV goes out from time to time.
Well, TV is different. The thing is, with TV, it's important to have an uninterrupted stream of data. It's kind of an all or nothing situation, and if you can get a significant interruption, you can lose your picture. With most internet use, uninterrupted data isn't as important, and even in heavy weather, you may not notice a short interruption.
Okay, but I can't imagine there's room for another dish on my house.
Yeah, I can see why you might think that, but if you place an order, we can come out there and see what you have going on. I mean, there's a good chance the Exede dish will need to be in a different spot from your TV dish anyway.
There you go. Our dealer was able to educate the customer about satellite internet service and offer to find an installation solution. Our most successful dealers were able to talk customers through their concerns, overcome objections, get an order placed, conduct a site survey, and offer mounting options with no obligation. It's all about making the customer comfortable.